Guys, I want to share with you today 5 minutes of your time will determine your next 5 years. And the secrets to that success is even more better. So stay with me right now. I want to walk with you through these 5 secrets that you must understand and follow with it to get to the success that you need. First of all, what I'm talking about right now, there's a lot of you out there thinking you don't have enough time, right? Nobody have enough time. Even you understand that you and me, every day we only have 24 hours, right? And for me to ask you 5 minutes to think about your life, your future, and you're telling me that, oh, I don't have 5 minutes. Guys, this reminds me so much of what I was years before when I'm here with you right now. And, it's not easy. It just happened that I'd be here with you. I have accomplished, I have endured, I have gone through all this experience before for me to be here with you, talking to you right now, only because I learned to set out my 5 minutes, and that will determine who I am right now. So I wanted to share with you the secrets of what it is that takes me here. What I'm talking about, the first one, is you have to work hard. I worked really hard before. I expressed with you on my other videos that I mentioned, I work 8 to 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, getting all these appointments in. And, sometimes not because of my choice, but because I want to. I know what I need. I know what, I want to be. So I'm determined. I plan to work hard. The second secret that I want to share with you is to have a clear vision, to have a goal. And I did mention this with my other video, how I envisioned myself 15 years ago when I was just being a lash artist, sitting here, work, left and right, all 7 days a week, 10 to 12 hours a day. And then all of a sudden, boom, I question myself. Am I going to be sitting here and work all the time and not having a freedom to be with my kids, not having a freedom to multiply and earn more for myself? So I set out a goal. I want to envision myself to be a person where I don't have to sit here and still earn money. Still be able to support myself, support my kids, and support my family. And not on top of that, to be able to support what I wanted to get. So, first of all, I work hard. And second of all, I set out a goal. I envision myself what I can be 5 years from now, 10 years from now. Okay, so that's 2. And the third one I want to share with you is, to be brave, to be tough. I know it's hard, as a minority, as far as being a woman, and also being Asian out of all, living in this country here as an immigrant. You never know. You have so much that are throwing at you. Every card is throwing at you, whether you're because of your race, because of how you look, because of your gender. So there's so many things that are throwing at you. You just have to walk on it. You have to kind of like weed out all these little obstacles to move ahead. But That's not what you should allow it for you to be stepping back. I'm telling you to be brave, to be tough. And you don't have to talk loud. You don't have to be really, really strong in your words. But, be tough about it. Be brave. Don't worry. You just have to move forward. Nobody can tell you to stop. Nobody can tell you to move forward but you. So be brave. And embrace all that time in your hands, and it will take you forward. So the next things I want to share with you is to be a successful person in your next 5 years or 10 years is to be able to discipline yourself, right? So first, you work hard, you envision yourself, you have a goal, right? And then you need to put on a brave front, tough one, okay? And the next thing you want to do is to be disciplined. I did mention this with my other video too. How do you discipline yourself? I remember myself in the past when I have a 5 or 6 years old, and I know it's so hard because I just came out of trying to rear these young kids. And now I have to, because coming from a dental assistant background, I am so dependent on that 9-to-5 job. And now I determine myself, I vision myself, I have a goal. I don't want to stay in one place, right? So I'm taking myself out of that position and moving myself into a whole world of beauty where I am so vulnerable, so comparable to other people. How can I beat them? How can I be able to single myself out of that big pool of, people in the beauty industry? So I have to discipline myself. I have to stay on course. That means that if I need to improve my skills, and if I need to stay over at night and practice on lashes for additional 2 hours with nothing but just I remember it was a yellow light. I didn't even have LED light back then. So I used yellow light, just be able to practice putting on lashes, additional 1 hour or 2 at night. And I tell myself I will do this every day until I'm good at it, until I master it. That's my short-term goal. I was able to discipline myself. And then on top of that, once I get that in, I remember myself, thinking, sitting there applying lashes, and I said, is Tanya going to be doing this all her life? And I look at my idol, the person. I remember back then, Oprah and Martha Stewart was my idol. I love it. I loved being able to, going around talking to different women, and then being Martha, working on so domestic. I learned how to sew. I learned how to bake. I love those things. And I said, well, maybe, if I'm good enough, maybe I will have some other people hop on board with me, and I will take myself out and see myself doing business. So I sort of envision myself, what I can be. And at the time, what I can do within my realm of skills is to manufacture. And I did just that. So within a year, of working, discipline myself, putting myself through training, getting myself really good at lashes, I was able to launch my own brand. And it doesn't end there. What? So you have your brand. And I remember like working 8 o'clock at night, finish 8 o'clock. And I said, I have this buyer down in Orange County. So guys, I have a young kid at home. I was able to cook and have the food there and finish my last appointment at 8 o'clock. And it takes me an hour to travel down to Orange County. She go, I want to try your products. So I end up doing that week after week. I want to get my products out there. It takes me an hour to travel down there. I get there at 9 o'clock and I drop off. I show this person how this products works. I didn't get home until 10 o'clock. So I kid you not, I got into a salon 8 o'clock in the morning and did not get back home until 10 o'clock at night, sometimes later. It was a hard thing to do. It was a hard work. But I know by doing that, I would get rewarding in the future. I don't know when, but I know it will come. So my just like my mom said, you know, Tanya, if you plant your seed, you will harvest. And I keep listening to her and I continue to push myself. So after that discipline, what do? You follow through. You have to follow through. Okay, guys? When I have all that going on, I was an artist, lash artist. I was the owner. I was the employer. And now I was a manufacturer. And it doesn't end there. I have to follow through. Okay? So I want to give you a message today is that give yourself a 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Think through what you want to do in the future. What exactly you want to come into. And especially right now, from my experience, beauty industry is one of the top career that you may want to think about. And I did just that from my experience. So 5 minutes, you want to, work really hard at what you're doing, okay? Get yourself a vision, plan out your goal, what you want to do, and be brave about it. And then discipline yourself. Nothing comes easy. It's all about how you can discipline yourself. And then what? Follow through. Voila. These are the messages that I want to instill in you. I want you to understand I have gone through exactly what I've just mentioned to you. Had I not have that thought 5 minutes, long time ago, 15 years ago, I would not have what I have now. And especially standing in front here to give you the insight of what I have gone through. Guys, I appreciate you here with me, bringing on, and hopping in this video. I hope what I've given you today enlightening you. Nobody have more than 24 hours. Every one of us has only 24 hours. So spare 5 minutes for yourself. And if you still need help, you still need to share your story, you can always, direct message me here. Or you can come and share that with me. I want to hear that from you. You can call my team here, 951-800-8007, or you can direct message me, whether you want to share your story or you want me to walk with you the same path that you want to be. Our academy here is behind you. We're here just for that. We have program for you where it can make your future comes true. Guys, thank you so much for staying in with me. And I hope you start now. Your 5 minutes start now. Thank you. And I will see you in the next video.